Inhale, grow the spine nice and long, and exhale as you soften and fold. Crown of the head reaches down towards the mat.
Hi, Pinky. Hi, Pinky.
So if you're finding that there's some tightness in your hamstrings, you can soft bend your knees here. Take one more breath here. Biggest fold yet. Exhale. Release your toes and slowly rise to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Good. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, heart reaches up, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float the feet back, coming through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Five breaths in. Breathe for 2. One more breath in. Exhale it away. Inhale, come to plank pose. Plank pose. Now it's time for that core work that you love. So we're going to have a nice flat plane here. The butt drops down, the shoulders come directly over the wrists, and the gaze is forward. Maddie, there's nothing going on down between your hands, I promise. Lift your head, squeeze the belly button in towards the spine. Good. And hold it. Press strong through your arms like you're going to press the earth away from you. You're the Chuck Norris of plankers. Good. For 3, 2, Maddie, you're doing an awesome job. Inhale, lift your right leg about 2 inches, nice. And breathe for 3, for 2, drop that foot down, lift the left leg for 3, 2, one more breath in. Exhale, squeeze the arms in, chaturanga. Inhale, press back up, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. One more, exhale, chaturanga, you're awesome. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. All the way down, nice. You're welcome. Good work. So inhale, press up into a little baby cobra. So your hands are going to come directly under your shoulders, and you're just going to press up so the chest lifts off the earth. Good. You're going to have so much strength in your core here that you can actually lift your hands off the mat. Nice. So press down through the pelvis, squeeze the thighs together. Find softness in the butt. Good. For one more big breath in. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, slightly more lift as you, as you press into your hands, coming into about 70% of your cobra. So you're going to drop the shoulders down. Press strong through the pelvis. Good. One more breath in. Exhale, bring it back down to the mat. Inhale, your biggest expression of cobra, almost straightening your arms as you press into the mat. Draw the shoulders down. Gaze is slightly lifted. Good. So soft bend in your elbows here to draw the heart through the arms. Maddie is beautifully demonstrating this pose. One more big breath in, Maddie. Exhale, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Good, and breathe. And breathe. See how big you can make your breath. Growing the rib cage. Every inhale and every exhale, drawing every bit of air out of you. One more big breath in. Exhale, feet come in between the hands, step or float the feet forward. Rising on your in breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. So we're going to demonstrate some tree pose. We're going to do some balancing. Maddie's going to come to the midline of the mat here. And to come into tree pose, you ground first down through your left foot. So press strong through your left foot and bring your right toes off into the side like you're going to turn out like you're a dancer. So level off the shoulders and make sure the pelvis is square. And inhale, you're going to either take your foot to your calf or all the way up into the inseam of the pant. Good. So the key to this pose is to find equal pressure with the foot pressing into the thigh and the thigh pressing against the foot. So this is a super active pose, and it's going to send the hips open. Shoulders are nice and level. Pick one spot in the room that isn't moving, a drishti, and focus on that spot. Maybe the limbs of your tree grow long as you extend your arms overhead. Maybe you take a fancy mudra with your fingers. Beautiful. How can you bring your focus inward and find your balance? For 3, 2, 1 more breath in. Exhale, bring the foot to the floor and switch feet. So grounding down through your right foot now. Take your left toes off to the side, turning your left hip out. And again, find a spot on your leg that's comfortable for you. Always avoiding the knee. Don't put any pressure on your knee. This pose can either build the knees, build strength in the knees, or it can deteriorate the knees depending on where you put your foot. So Maddie's demoing this really well. So again, find that suction. Find the intensity of the foot pressing against the thigh, and the thigh presses against the foot with that equal intensity, sending the hips open. Again, choose that one spot in the room that isn't moving, your drishti point, your focus. Okay. Maybe the limbs of your tree grow nice and tall. Good. Just noticing the difference between sides. Maybe this side is really strong and the other one was kind of weak. Maybe you found the opposite. Just take notice, no passing judgment. Take 2 more breaths in. And as you exhale, your knee comes forward, slowly coming down, hands to heart center. Turn, you can drop your foot now. Turn towards the front of your mat, stepping up to the front, and inhale, arms rise overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, gaze looks forward, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float your feet back, finding chaturanga or stepping right to down dog if you're feeling tired. Inhale, upward facing dog if you've chosen to vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we attempt to have this non-attachment to our poses. Maybe tree pose worked really well for you tonight, maybe it didn't. Either way, it's okay. Try to stay in the present moment. 1 more breath in. Exhale, find the top of the mat, step or float the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms overhead. Stretching the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float the feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, heart opens, flip the feet over, chest lifts. Exhale, hips high to the sky. Inhale, right foot steps between the hands, first sending the back foot off, rising to warrior one. Exhale, spin the back toes open, hips face the side of the mat, dropping the arms down for warrior two, and breathe. Reaching strong through the fingertips, tracking the knee to the pinky toe edge of the foot. Good. Finding expansion through the hips. Softening the shoulders down. One more big inhale. Exhale, forearm comes down onto the knee, stretching the opposite arm overhead, and spiral the rib cage up towards the sky. One more breath in. Exhale, come back through warrior two. Inhale here, sink it down low. And then reach the back arm behind you. Front arm comes overhead, finding revolved warrior two. For 3, 2, 1. Rising back through warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Hinge into the hips as you reach the fingertips long. Then bring the hand onto the inside of the foot or onto the shin, spinning the left hand high to the sky, rolling the hips up, open and tucking the butt under. Triangle pose. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, bending the front leg. Step the right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip the feet, chest lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. Inhale, left foot steps up and through, sending the right foot off at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, rise through warrior one. Exhale, spin the back toes open. Hips are facing the long side of the mat. Reach through the fingertips, warrior two. And breathe with sound. The gaze comes over the front middle finger. Shoulders are softening. Press strong through the blade of the back foot. Finding expansion through the chest. Every inhale finding length in the spine. Every exhale sinking more into the front knee. Big inhale here. Exhale, forearm comes down onto the thigh, spinning the chest open, revolved warrior. I'm sorry. Extended side angle. We haven't gotten to revolved warrior yet. Every inhale, find length. Every exhale, find more twist through the torso. One more breath in. Exhale. Inhale, back through warrior two. Exhale, back hand reaches down the back of the leg. Opposite hand reaches overhead, revolved warrior. Sink more into this front knee. For 3, 2, 1 more big breath in. Exhale, come back through warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg, hinge into the back hip, and reach the fingertips forward as you bring your hand down onto the shin or the inside of the foot, reaching the opposite hand over. So there's this straight line here, and your body is in the same plane. The butt tucks under, and the chest spirals open. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Inhale, come back up using the core to lift. And exhale, step the feet together at the top of the mat.